Today, the League of Women Voters printed their voter guides with hopes they'll land in the hands of people who plan to participate in upcoming elections. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nabil Ramadna in for Jennifer Sanders and Daniel Marine. And if you haven't looked at your ballot yet, this weekend might be a good time to carve out time. There are dozens of items on there, many that impact your day-to-day life and where your taxpayer dollars will go. KXAN's Grace Reeder breaks down one way to get all that info in one spot.
With less than a month until Election Day, the League of Women Voters is officially out with their election guides.
We are nonpartisan toward parties and candidates, and we've been doing the Voters Guide in print for a very long time. And today is distribution day.
The League of Women Voters Austin says more folks are opting to vote by mail after the pandemic. So this day, distribution day, got bumped up.
We're doing it earlier this year because of people with ballot by mail have already received their ballots, and they've been calling us asking for the Voters Guide.
There's a whole lot in this book, from Senate races to the House to City Council to AISD board members to judges to Austin mayor to tax rate propositions.
It involves us doing a little bit of work, and especially for local races, because all the local races are going to impact our pocketbook a lot more than the national races. Because when we think about where our tax bill goes, it goes to places like ACC and our school district a lot more than to the federal government.
You may be looking at your ballot this November and wondering, how did it get so long? Well, one reason is turnout. Local municipalities have moved their important votes to this election so you show up. For example, you're voting for mayor right now, halfway through Mayor Kirk Watson's term. That's because Austin voted to move its mayoral election to run concurrent with presidential ones.
A lot of smaller entities and ISDs have moved from a May election to the November election because, again, the November election gets a higher turnout.
Which makes getting educated early that much more important. Grace Reeder, KXAN News.
Certainly a lot of information to go through. The League of Women Voters also has online resources where you can type in your address and get information specific to what's going to be on your ballot. We have that link under this story at KXAN.com.